What's up, everybody? Today we're doing another One Piece card game video, and this time we're going to react to the finals of the One Piece qualifying area tournament over in Japan, and this is for OPO4, the set that I'm super excited about, and I can't wait for it to come out here in America. I can't wait to play it on the TCG simulator at some point whenever that gets up and running and ready to go. Set 4 is an amazing set for the One Piece card game, and honestly, like I could pass on OPO3 and just play OPO4, to be honest with you. That's how excited I am for OPO4, and I can't wait to react to these finals here and then see how this goes. I heard Whitebeard won, but it was good to just watch the match and take some notes from it, and see what went right, what went wrong, and just commentate and see what we can learn from this match, right? Because we have an interesting leader that's being played here in the finals, which is Queen, and Queen's a leader I didn't think was interesting at all. Like when I first read the leadership, I was like, "Yeah, this seems to be okay. I don't think it's great." But then once more support came out and you saw the rest of the cards that are coming with it, it's actually a really damn good deck, and it's absolutely amazing. And I'm happy to see that it's in the finals here against Whitebeard. But anyways, guys, if you can do me a favor, like, dislike, comment, subscribe, do all those things y'all gotta do. And of course, I'm gonna have more One Piece card game content. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you guys can help me get there, that'd be much appreciated. You know, I know I'm in slack a little bit in the One Piece content. I'm gonna get back at it. I've just been busy with other things in life and all that stuff. So, anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get to it. So yeah, this is Whitebeard versus Queen. Look at the intensity. This guy's intense. This guy's ready to play. You're so intense. Staying focused. Look at the judge here. The judge is like super laser focused. His eyes are basically glued to this table. So intense. By the way, the alt leaders for the OPO4 are freaking fantastic. They look amazing. Well done, Bandai. Well done. Of course, Newgate with 6 life. And it's crazy. The fact that Newgate is still as dominant. He's not as dominant. Well, he's really good. He's really strong. Even with the boat ban, is just a test to how well they made Edward Newgate's leadership and the support he's gotten for his deck. I mean, they've done a fantastic job with him. He's still really strong. Now people getting tired of that. I don't know. People get some Whitebeard fatigue and all that stuff, and I can understand that. But I think OPO4 is going to change. This is just like one of the first tournaments out there that has happened. I mean, we had another tournament where I think Rebecca did really well. There's another one where Queen, I think, did really well. I think this is just like the first big tournament that happened. Of course, some of the old stuff is probably going to do well here, because you got to play the matchups, got to get used to it, right? But I think as time goes on and decks get fleshed out and all that stuff and people start figuring it out, we're going to see more variety, I think, in my opinion, in my humblest opinion. But right now, we're going to see Whitebeard win and all that stuff because people got to get used to it, right? All right, I love the hand here. 3,000 Worlds. We got Capone. We got Trafalgar Law. The new Capone, by the way. I've been watching a whole bunch of Japanese matches randomly, and I've seen this card stop people from winning games because this is the last life they pull, and it stops an attack from happening. Capone basically, when he gets pulled out of trigger, I think he gets sent to the graveyard, but he can stop a character or leader card from attacking that turn. It's a really strong card. It's a 2K counter. It's a good card. I shouldn't say it's really strong. I should say it's a really good card. All right, Makino, Tama, 2 night cost wipers. Oh my god, the alt leader. God, I mean the alt 9 cost. I don't have any of these right now. I wish I had like 2 of these right now. I don't. Ugh, so sad. God, it's such a really good card. It's a really good hand, by the way. And I think this is straight Whitebeard, too, by the way. This is like straight Whitebeard Pirates. There's no straw beard, nothing like that. This is straight Whitebeard Pirates. All right, here we go. The intensity. I think Queen is going first. Unfortunately, I don't understand the commentary, so All I can do is watch. I'm assuming queen's going first. I love this. I can see both hands too. I think they're waiting to get the signal to start round or something like that. I think the round timer's going to start. I don't know. Here we go. All right, guys. Here it is. All right, queen. Wow, plays nothing there. I'm surprised. He could have just summoned the blocker. Granted, I mean, what's the point at that? I mean, you can't do anything. I mean, maybe you could just wait a turn. I think he passed here, maybe to see what Whitebeard does, to get some information from him when he goes to his turn over here. Maybe that was the reason why he passed here. I mean, not playing the law there, it doesn't matter. You can play it next turn. It's the same thing. I especially play there because it's not in danger of getting KO'd or anything at all either. I'm guaranteed to get a block with him if he does attack with me. Oh, 2 Capones. That sucks. Wow, 8 at life. He's just getting aggressive. I like it. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see what the Whitebeard player does. So instead of summoning here, he chose to do 8 at life, which is really cool. So it's either if you... There's no way the Whitebeard player is going to counter out of there. You want as many cards in your hand as possible. That was a really good call there for the queen player. Really good call. Woo! All right, summons the 4-cost marker for the blocker. All right, now what does queen do here? It goes to 5 Dawn. All right, in his hand. So 6K leader first. Yep. Let's see if he counters or blocks or something like that, or takes the life. Right. I think the Whitebeard player is going to counter here. Save the blocker. Takes the life. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. 3,000 worlds. Yep. To the bottom of the deck. That card is so good. It is so good. Sends a 5 cost or less to the bottom of the deck. It's so good. It's absolutely an amazing card. Good play there for the queen player. I like the way he's playing. See, but he doesn't have much of a board here. You know what I mean? I think if he had some other characters here. But again, who are you summoning in his hand, right? He's got 2 Soge Kings. You're not going to summon the Capone. You're not summoning. You're going to save law for later, I guess. And there's the counter, Beige. So it takes no damage, takes no life. Okay, here comes the Ezo. Is going to search. Maybe looking for 5-cost Marco. Ooh, okay. King Dude's going to get another new gate. So he has 3 new gates in hand. That is sick. 3 new gates in hand. Oh, my God. I think you just summoned the king. If he has King Do in hand, which I think he does, he just summoned King Do here. Yeah. Yeah, he summoned King Do. Perfect. He's down to 1 life. He's got 1,000,000 cards in hand. He can counter out everything. He's not in danger of taking a life here. Well, he can be, but if he had another character on board, he would be in danger of taking another life here, but he doesn't. So, all right, Soga King bounce. Oh, so good. Draw 2. Now he's got to pitch 2. Here's what's interesting. So the blue-yellow queen, they're using the 3-cost Boa Hancocks from the starter deck. That's really interesting. I think this deck also runs Doflamingo, but I could be wrong. If this is I wonder if that's substituting for Doflamingo. I don't think so. I think they're running both. But yeah, that's really interesting that they're running the Boa Hancock. That's really interesting. It's a trigger, so I mean, you are playing yellow as well, so you want to. There's a lot of trigger effects that the yellow have that you want to use too. So you might as well combo that with the blue, right? All right. How does the Whitebeard player respond? Going to 9 Dawn here, I believe. I think you summon Whitebeard here, right? I mean, you don't take the life, you keep it. You're plus 2,000. It's hard to do damage to you, and you establish the big guy on board, right? He has so many counters in hand. Look at all these counters. Look at all these counters in hand. This is insane. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm counting the events too. So he's got about 8 counters in hand, right? And he's got 2 7. This is like the dream if you're a Whitebeard player. This is really good. This is just so good here. So many options. It's just insane. You get 7 cost ace that has rush, minus 3,000 to 2 characters. Yeah, sign me up for that. You got Whitebeard, right? You got the 9 cost. I think you summon the 9 cost here because you have enough to counter. So I think you summon 9 cost and the next turn it's ace, right? I think that's what you do. Because you summon 9 costs, you don't take the life, right? The life stays here, and as long as you protect yourself, you're fine, right? That's really huge for Whitebeard if he can hold on, maintain that 1 life right here. Yeah, just swing for 6. Or, like I said, summon Whitebeard. You're swinging for 8,000, right? I think he's just coming in with Whitebeard here for 6. He's thinking about countering here. Yeah, you counter that. Yeah. No need to take that life. Okay, now tapping ace. Here comes ace. Okay. Swing 7-8 leader. He's going to take this one here. Oh, does he get a trigger? Trigger. And there it is. And there is the Boa Hancock being played out of life. And I think that now I'm understanding, like, you want to have as many triggers as possible because you are playing the yellow side as well, along with blue. So having a blue trigger that can come out and be a blocker like that is pretty damn good. Now I get it. Really good. And on top of that, with Queen, as long as you have as long as you have an 8 cost out there, 8 cost or higher, you can replenish your life and get back up to 4 life anyway. So you can add those cards into your life pool and you can pull off more triggers that way as well. So now it's on here. Oh, Yamato. So Yamato's interesting, right? So Yamato, I think if you have 1 life or less, once you summon her, you can add a life. She also KOs a character equal to your and your opponent's life pool. So if you're playing against Whitebeard, the Yamato card she's just basically a body because Whitebeard's going to be taking on that life, right? So Whitebeard's not going to have the amount of life that you need to do the KO that you want to do with Yamato, right? So I don't know if Yamato's in. She might be good here. I don't know. It's tough to say, right? It's because Whitebeard's taking on that life. You're not going to be able to KO something really good with it. Granted, she's a 9,000 body on the board, or 10,000 body on the board, I think. So, she's strong. All right, a lot of thinking here to do. Right now, not much he can do. I mean, honestly, I think this is just someone in the 9 cost Yamato. I mean, there's not much he could do here. Like, he has a lot of counters. He could summon the law for another blocker to protect himself. I think what the play here is you need to maybe get rid of Ace. There's Yamato. Okay. Okay, taps all 9. I mean, and he passes. Okay, that's my opinion. I think that's a mistake. I think Soge King is 7,000 attack power. I think, if I remember correctly, I think Soge King 7,000. Maybe not. I can't see the attack power here, but I would have launched an attack at Newgate or Ace here if I had an attacker like that. Just because if you do an attack, you're forcing a counter, right? He can't take the damage because he's going to lose, right? So I would rather do an attack, force a counter out of hand, and yeah, just get more counters out of Newgate's hand, even if it's just 1 attack. I mean, we'll see what happens from here, but I think that was a mistake. That's a misplay there. Right now, yeah. I mean, granted, you say to yourself, but it's only 1 card, but it's a card, right? But I like where he's at next turn. You know what I mean? If nothing gets KO'd here, I like where he's at next turn. And right now he has access to Queen's ability to replenish life cards to the life pool. So he's not in bad shape. But I would have still launched an attack there. All right, decisions to make there. They're deep in a think tank right now. So there's an attack. He's going to take the life. Interesting. Here comes Nightbeard, 8,000. Unblockable Hancock, yep. All right, going to 10 Dawn here. All right. He's got another Yamato in hand. He could double. Oh, no. See, this is the problem. Whitebeard's at 8,000 attack power right now. If you want to do damage to him right now, you need to Dawn up a few times. See, I was thinking maybe you summon another Yamato here. But if you do that, you're only going to be getting one attack on Whitebeard. Maybe an attack on Ace. This is an interesting. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting, right? Because right now you need to replenish your life if you're a queen, right? So queen needs to do an attack. So yeah, this is not a Okay. I don't think you summon the other Yamato here. I don't think you do. I think you need to replenish life here. If you're the queen player, you got to be thinking about replenishing your life here with the effect as you have it online right now. Yep. I would maybe put two Dawn here on queen, swing at ace, get a counter. So sends 9,000 at ace. This is going to be 2 cards out of hand if he wants to keep ace alive. Right now, you're hoping he just lets ace die here. But if you get the point, either ace dies or you get 2 cards out of hand. That's what you're hoping for here. So you're getting one or the other, right? And now it's on the Whitebeard player to think of what to do here. Really interesting decisions here for the queen player. I think he's a little too passive. I get why, though. Guard point. Okay, so you didn't get 2 cards. You got guard point. All right, that's a step. That's a count. That's an event out of hand. That's a step. Right now, I think the play he wants to do, what he should do here is I would just Dawn up queen. Okay. Sending it at ace. So right now it's a counter. He's going to get 1 card out of hand. Summons the Yamato, adds the life. Okay. That's interesting. See the route? I think the route I would have taken here. Granted, this is the same thing. I think he feels confident with the counters in hand and adding another life. Only 3 attacks coming his way. But the thing here is, if the Whitebeard player has another rush character or anything like that, I think you're in trouble. I think the route I would have taken here, and then this is me just being maybe just too cautious, but I would have Dawned up queen here, lost another attack at ace, and then I would have activated the effect to add another life, and then from there I would have summoned the blocker. I would have summoned Boa Hancock as the blocker. So my thinking process there is like, okay, if I somehow survive just by countering, right? He does have a few 2K counters in hand. Then I keep Boa on the board. Granted, Boa's not long for this world anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I think that's the decision I would have made there. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but that's just me. All right, let's see what the Whitebeard player does. He has a lot of options in hand. He has got 2 other new gates in hand. He's got another ace in hand. He's living life. He's living his best life right now. As a new gate player, he's living his best life. But I got to say, this doesn't seem like an easy match for Newgate at all. And what's killing the queen player here, he has not pulled a Gum Gum Red Rock. If he pulls a Gum Gum Red Rock at any point in this match, he can send the Whitebeard to the bottom of the deck, and that would be really good for him. Deep in the think tank here. I love the intensity. The intensity is just through the roof, right? This is the finals, right? I mean, you know, this is winner go home, right? So right now you're doing his math. Then take your time. When you're doing your turns, take your time. Go through every single option. Think it through, right? You got to think about your best plays. What's optimal? What's the best thing for you to do?
Take your time, right? Look at all those options in his hands right now. Look at all these options in the hand right now. I mean, he's got Radical Beam to stay alive. He's got so many 2K counters to stay alive. He's got 2 aces to play. He's got another new gate to play, right? The options are endless. I personally think he's going to be playing the 9 cost again, up new gate to 8,000, do an attack. You know, that's my thought process here. I think that's where he's headed with this. You can get rid of a Yamato, or you can get rid of Sogeking right now, if you wanted to clear the board, right? But right now, your decision tree is get rid of the board or go to life, right? I'm thinking you go to life here. I think you summon the 7 cost ace again, minus 3,000 to Sogeking King and Yamato, and then go to town on both of them and get rid of them and then clear his board. That's my thought process. That would be my way of playing this turn. And you can save an attack on life. He's just doing all the math right now. And again, take your time. This is the finals, right? You got 18 minutes. Granted, you cannot take up all 18 minutes. Yeah, you're on a timer, I think like 2 minutes or so. 7-8 leader, yep. And I think the next 2 attacks are going to be going into Yamato and Sogeking King, in my opinion. So I think ace is coming out. So takes it. No trigger. Did he get trigger? No. And he gets Doflamingo. Okay, so he does play Doflamingo. Okay. Doflamingo's good here because what he could do is search the top 5 and hopefully get a red rock and send the big boy to the bottom of the deck. That is your hope. What I mean by that is summon Doflamingo, reorganize your deck, reorganize the top 5 cards, put Gungam Red Rock out top, send that big boy to the bottom. Next turn. It's a 2-turn thing. Or you summon Boa, Doflamingo. Okay, there's the 9 cost Whitebeard. Yep. 8 to leader. Interesting. 8 to leader. He's not concerned about the board. I don't think he cares at this point. But me, I love giving my opponents hard decisions, right? So me, I want to get rid of his board and just make him think about, you know, hey, you have nothing left to attack me. You're screwed. You're drowning, and I'm just going to finish you off. Oh, the new Sanji's in hand. Okay, he's got 3,000 worlds. See, 3,000 worlds is basically a dead card in hand right now. There's nothing that's 5 costs or less. It's a great card, but right now, against Whitebeard, not a great option. And right now. I think you counter out of this. I think you counter out. Yeah, I think you counter out. 2-2Ks. Not much you can do about this. There's nothing you can do about it. All right. So if he counters out here. So if he counters out here, I think the 9 cost Whitebeard is going to go into Yamato here. Yeah, he's thinking this through. This is a tough decision. What cards do you get rid of? What cards do you need? Right? You need to save a 2K counter at some point. This is a tough decision. He gets rid of the Hancock. I don't know. There's the counter, and then this is going to be an attack in the Yamato, right? Oh, into life. Okay, so he's not getting rid of the 9 cost bodies. Okay, he's not concerned. He does have 1 Radical Beam. He is plus 2,000, so it's going to be hard to kill him here. But you got 2 really big beaters on board here. Right? So draws a card. Is he finally going to use Queen's ability? I don't know what Perona does for you now. I mean, you can search the top 5. But I mean, Doflamingo does the same thing. You need a blocker, right? See if he would. Yeah, I would have went into ace a couple of turns ago, and even if he countered out, I would have got cards out of hand. But I would have, or it's either he counters out or you get rid of him, right? I would take my chances getting rid of ace and just clearing the board. Yeah, this is a tough one here. Whitebeard's in full control. Granted, this is a scary board for queen, by the way. These are these are 2 9 costs on board. All right, there's no flamingo. Yep. Look at the top 5. What do we get? Is there a red rock in there? Is there a red rock? There is a red rock. Okay, there it is. He wished he got that earlier. Right now, I mean, is it too late for the red rock, though? Okay, oh, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. Okay. Big brain. This is big brain. Okay, this is what he's doing. The reason why he put Sanji on top is because Queen's ability, right? So Queen's ability adds a card from the top of your life to the up from the top of your deck to your life. Sanji has a trigger. He plays out of your hand. I think you pitch a card, you play him, and he's a blocker. That's big brain. And the next card he's going to so the next card he's going to draw is going to be Red Rock. This is good. This is good. This is good stuff here. I love that. I love that. I might be a queen player going into OPO4. Seriously, I might be a queen player. All right. Final answer? Is that the final answer? Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And that's going to put 2 blockers on board, by the way. No, think this through for a second. Hold on. I would swing at ace here. Or Newgate. See if you can get rid of one. Okay, into ace. Yep. If he counters out here, you're a happy person. This is going to be, what, 12,000? So it's, what, 5,000? So it's 2, 4, 3 2K counters to get out of this? I'll take 3 2K counters if he keeps ace alive. Oh, my God. I'll take that any day of the week. So I think the plan here is to, if he does counter out, launch it at ace again. You most likely KO him. And you do an attack with queen to add the life. Yeah. I see what he's doing. Here we go. Is he going to radical beam this? No. You need that radical beam, brother. You need that radical beam. No way. Radical beam 11, that's not enough. 12. No, wait a minute. That's not enough. That's 12,000 going into ace, right? Is that a misplay? Yeah, because Yamato's 10,000, right? 2, he said ace. Radical beam's plus 4,000. That's 11. And King Do's only 1. Maybe there's another card I didn't see here that he countered out here. But I saw only 1 card, and that's 12. That's a tie, and Yamato wins the tie. I might be a misplay. I don't know. We'll see. But if that is a misplay, the judge didn't catch it either. The judge is just staring at it right now. That's crazy. So Law, yep, get another blocker out. Yep. Adds the life. Probably swinging at ace here. If that was a misplay, that's huge, by the way. So another counter out of hand. Okay, Whitebeard's hand's going down. At ace. Oh, you know what? You know what? My mistake. Yamato's 9,000. I thought Yamato was 10,000. My mistake there. I'm creating drama for no reason. So we got a lot of counters out of hand. Yep. Okay. Okay. We got a really... Okay, if you're the queen here, you have a really strong board. You know you're getting another blocker. You can block at least 2 attacks right now. Okay. If you can survive all this and somehow keep your characters, you're in a really good spot. In comes Newgate, KOs the law. Takes it, plays the Sanji. Yes. Beautiful. So right now he's guaranteed to block at least 2 attacks. This is a block. Right. All right. We're staying alive. Minus 2,000 Asanji. Oh, Newgate's ability. And that's game. That's game. That's game. Wow, wow, wow. What a play there. Forgot about the Otama. The Otama, the minus 2,000. I forgot Sanji's 5,000. Oh, but that was really cool stuff there from the Queen player. I think he I think he didn't go to the characters earlier enough. I think he should have went to Ace and force some more counters out of hand, or if that's what he was going to do. I think that's the only misplay he had. Outside of that, I think he played really well. It was a shame he didn't get any Gum Red Rocks. If he got Gum Red Rock, I think at any point in the game he could have sent the 9-cost Newgates at the bottom of the deck earlier and sooner. And I think that would have turned it around for him, especially with the board that he had here. It was pretty sick. I mean, this board is pretty damn good. He just needed to get rid of the 9-cost Newgates and the Ace, and I think he would have been fine. I think he would have won this game, honestly. But that happens, right? And that's why we play One Piece. It's an exciting game. Exciting finals, by the way. That was really cool to see what the Queen player was doing. Like, this deck is so interesting. I cannot wait to play this deck. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep playing One Piece. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.